Have you ever felt like your internet searches are just a complete shot in the dark? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the secret language that search engines actually understand. I'm going to show you how to take those vague questions you have and turn them into a laser-focused beam so you can find exactly what you need every single time. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You type something in and you either get a million results that have nothing to do with what you want, or you get basically nothing at all. It's super frustrating. But what if I told you there's a really simple, logical system you can learn right now to take back control of your search? So, here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about that common search struggle. Then, I'm going to give you a whole new set of secret weapons. We'll cover how to use them to focus your search, but also how to expand it when you need to. And by the end of this, you'll be putting it all together like a total pro. Okay, so these are the two big problems we're trying to fix. On one hand, you've got information overload, where the right answer is buried under a mountain of junk. And on the other, you have the digital desert, where your very specific question just gets you crickets. Honestly, both are just a massive waste of your time. The solution to this whole mess is something called Boolean logic. Now, I know that might sound a little complicated or technical, but it's not. It's really just a set of simple commands that tell a search engine exactly how to think and what to look for. These are your new secret weapons. So let me introduce you to your new best friends, the Boolean operators. They're just simple connector words. We're talking and, or, and not. Don't think of them as code. Think of them more like instructions that let you define the exact relationship between your keywords. It's how you get precisely the results you want. All right, before we go any further, this is the one rule you absolutely have to remember. Seriously, it's non-negotiable. For these operators to actually work their magic, they have to be in all caps. If you just type and in lowercase, the search engine sees it as just another word. So you got to use those caps. Okay, let's get into it. First up, how to cut through all that noise. This whole section is about narrowing your search down so you can find precisely what you're looking for. Let's start with and. The best way to think of and is like a filter. It basically tells the search engine, hey, don't even bother showing me any results unless they have all of these words in them. It's the most basic way to combine ideas and get way more specific. And you can see the difference it makes immediately. If you just search for Apache battle tactics, you might get some pages about Apaches and other pages just about tactics. But if you use Apache and tactics, you're forcing the engine to only show you pages where both of those words appear. Instantly, your results are so much better. Next up is not. I like to think of this one as a bouncer at a club. Its whole job is to keep specific, unwanted words out of your search results. It just cleans everything up for you. And this is a perfect example. Let's say you're researching the Apache people, but your results are totally flooded with stuff about the attack helicopter. You just add not helicopter. And just like that, problem solved. You've immediately kicked out all of that irrelevant noise. Oh, this one is so useful. Putting quotation marks around a phrase is kind of like using glue. It tells the search engine to treat those words as a single, unbreakable unit. They have to appear together and in that exact order. So bottom line, whenever you're searching for a specific phrase, a person's name, or a concept made of multiple words like artificial intelligence, always wrap it in quotes. This stops the search engine from finding those words just scattered randomly on a page and forces it to find them together as one idea. All right, so we've learned how to narrow our focus. But what if you have the opposite problem? What if you're not finding enough? Let's look at the tools that help you cast a much wider net. The OR operator is that net. It tells the search engine, you know what? I'd be happy with results that have any of these terms. It's absolutely perfect for broadening your search to include related ideas or synonyms. And the effect is huge. If you just search for strategy, you're only going to get results with that one word. But if you know that tactics is a really similar term, searching for strategy or tactics pulls in results for both. You get a much richer and more complete pool of information to work with. Now for a real power tool, the asterisk. Think of it as a wild card. You just place it at the end of a word's root, and it tells the search engine to find all the possible endings for that word. It's amazing. This is a massive time saver. Instead of searching for America and then doing a whole new search for American, just search for America star with an asterisk. The engine finds all the variations at once. Same thing for plurals. You can find both butterfly and butterflies with just one search. So we've looked at all the individual tools, but the real magic, That happens when you start combining them to build a really specific, super powerful search query. Let's just walk through this. You start out broad with your main topic, Apache. Then you focus it. You add "and" battle tactics in quotes. So you're only getting results about that very specific phrase. And finally, you clean it up by adding "not helicopter" to get rid of the junk. See? Simple steps, but a really powerful result. So let's do a quick recap of the whole toolkit. Just remember, "and," "not," and quotes. Those are your tools for narrowing things down and getting more specific. Then you have "or" and the asterisk, which are for broadening your search to find more related info. That's the whole system right there. And that's really the big change here. You're no longer just throwing words at a search bar and hoping for the best. By using these simple operators, you're giving the search engine precise, clear instructions. You are in complete control of your search. You know, this is about so much more than just finding things a little faster. It's about finding information you might have otherwise missed completely. You now have the keys to unlock a world of information with incredible precision. So the only real question left is, what will you uncover?